Oh, it's been far too long for this video to come out, but I'm just giving you an update on the scooter. So as you know, I've got the big old maxSym scooter, and I wanted to do much more with it, but if you've watched my other channel, you'll know the last 2 weeks has been a bit of hell for me personally. So I'm not going to repeat myself on here. If you're interested in what I've been up to, nip over to the Gilly Reviews channel and you can find out there. But this being about the motorbikes, I'm just going to give you a bit of an update on the scooter. I've used it quite a bit. First thing was I went for a lads ride out. When you turn up and all your mates are on different types of bikes, if you turned up on a scooter, how does it fit in? Does it fit in? Do you feel stupid? Does it feel normal? Can you keep up with them? Do you feel like you fit in? Can you have the same fun? Well, all these things were going through my head, and I'm thinking, I've never took my 125cc bike out on a ride out with the lads. I've always gone on my bigger bike. I wanted to see, could you go on a lad's bike ride out on a scooter? And I know some of you with scooters will be going, well, of course you can, don't be stupid. But I'm looking at this from a big bike motorcycle owner that, you've got to have a bike that's fast enough, cool enough. I'm talking about a proper biker here. I love scooters, I do. Will it fit in with the lads ride out? So yeah, I went for a ride with the boys. This is how I got on. How will the lads react to me turning up on one of these? Are they gonna have in their head, oh, you brought a scooter to a bike meet? Oh. Or are they gonna accept it? It's certainly fast enough. So who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna grab my lid. I'm gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna meet the boys. I'll ask them what they think of it. And we'll see how it compares on a ride out with those other bikes. All different shapes and sizes of bikes, but can it keep up with them? Can't see that being a problem. But does it fit in with them aesthetically? Does the looks of this fit in with the looks of the Harley Davidson Sport Glide, for instance? Because that's one of the bikes that's turning up. Let's go and find out. How do? I know. The beast scooter.
So that's what you've got now for a few weeks.
Yeah, it's a 500 that.
Is it?
Yeah. For a scooter, honestly, you open it up, it goes like stink. Bit of a beast. It's like being on a bloody armchair as well. What do you reckon?
Feels alright, comfy.
Yeah. Doesn't, I don't know. Say again.
Don't feel like you're on a scooter.
Nah. Maybe when you look at like the way the bars are set up and stuff, but because it's not got the step through or anything.
That's what's different. That's what I've not noticed.
Turbo. Yeah, it's got a decent sound. It just doesn't have that gear change like noise to it. I went there the other day with Taff looking for a van. Honestly, I have never changed my mind so many times. It's a pain in the arse.
I was looking at the Transits to start with, and then I'm in there and I'm looking at the bigger vans going, oh, but this'd be better for like a little bedroom, and I'm thinking like Dave's, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I could get something bigger and then kit it out with a kitchen and a bathroom and all that stuff. And then I'm looking at bloody motorhomes thinking, oh well, even better, I'll just put the bike on the back. So I don't know, my head's up my arse with it. It started just a simple like van to a motorhome. My kids are still young. I'm thinking I could do like the weekends away. If I've got something that had like a toilet and a kitchen in it, I could like literally take them camping every weekend, and it's easier than putting a tent up with the kids. And I'm thinking, oh, do I do that? But then it might be like a Peloton. Do you know what I mean? Where it like best intentions, and then because like I've always wanted a Peloton. I joined all the Facebook groups to go in to get one, and then I didn't get one, and I keep thinking, oh, I might get one, but then I wouldn't use it.
Oh yeah.
You all right? Let's give you the rundown. We have got Sir Taffy 2 wheels in front making all the noise on his Harley. That is ridiculous. I actually felt that through my feet. We got Sean on his Benelli Leoncino 800, and we've got Mick on the 450 Himalayan, and then I am on the biggest and baddest cruiser slash scooter slash yeah, whatever this is. But anyway, time to go and play. I can't hear anything other than Taff's bike. We've got 4 bikes running, and all I can hear is just simples. Can't believe you just overtook me there, Taffy. That's bang out of order. You're good to come in, Sean, if you want. Taffy, your indicator's not self-cancelling again. Look at that, I'm like a rose between 2 thorns now. I used it all revving, just revving outside Carmill. How dare you? That is a 125 WR, I think. He did get all giddy though, like coming in, seeing other bikes and trying to like spin it. It's definitely stolen that. Oh no, it's a Yamaha DT. Oh, I always wanted one of them when I was 17.
back in the room. And yet, in that however many minutes of me going on that ride, I've still got the same cup of coffee. Who knew? Just to recap the ride, I mean, we went out and did quite a long little trip. Kept it locally, just loads of random roads. Ended up going for some breakfast. Went to Millennium Motorcycles. They've got a brilliant cafe there. They have. I mean, whilst I'd always buy my bikes from Into Moto because they're part of the same group as Millennium. They're part of MotoGB, so I'd always go over to Into Moto to get them. Millennium, they do have a lovely big cafe, and it's brilliant for a biker's breakfast. Love it. But we went over there. We had a breakfast. Mixture of roads. Did some country lanes, some town centre riding, some motorway, some dual carriageway, and yeah, the scooter more than holds its own performance wise. Is it the perfect bike for a ride out with the mates? Now, I'm going to say no, and that is purely because I just think for the fun factor and for the, you know, I like the gear change noise, I like the more engaging ride, I like being able to throw the bike around and kind of, you know, get the right gear at the right time, and you feel like you're achieving something. And I think with the scooter, because it's just too perfect, because you are just twist the throttle and you're going, I think it's one of those, like, it's not a very engaging experience. So I think for a ride out with the boys and a fun thing, like, it's not the perfect tool for that. What is the perfect thing for it? I mean, in my head, commuting, perfect. Even the size of the engine, long distance ride, perfect. And I think as a tool, it's perfect because you can do these long journeys, you can do these commutes, you've got the practicality, the storage under the seat, you've got the ease of not changing gears, stuck in traffic and stuff. So yeah, I can see it as that being brilliant, but I think for rides out with the lads where admittedly you do have moments of fun where you're all playing, and I think that's the difference. I think on the scooter you can do it, but it just doesn't have the same engagement, it doesn't have the same feeling when you're riding. So yes, I did enjoy my ride out with the boys. They were actually really complimentary of the bike. They were really impressed with the performance. Looks wise, yeah, it mixed review on the looks, purely because some people just don't like scooters. We like what we like. But performance wise, they were really impressed with it. I'll give you an example. Looking back on all of my scooter videos, and I've got loads of 125cc's in particular. I've done so many scooter videos of that engine size. Now, those bikes for me around town, amazing, but you get onto a fast road and you're giving it the beans. Yep, some of them will do 60 mile an hour, maybe even beyond. Some of them maybe just under. But what I'm getting at is at that speed, you just kind of got the high pitched, you've got it pinned, and it's just, you get the drift. Whereas when I took out the 20-year-old Vespa, and it had a bit of a gear shift on the bars, so it was like, you know, one forward, it like putting gears going back. It was like an old BMX I used to have as a kid, but your gear changes were like click click click, and it was like if you've had an old Vespa, you know what I'm talking about. But the engagement of riding that bike and the kind of thought process and having to change gears and having to do that actually made that bike more fun for me than a rev and go scooter. yeah, I did enjoy riding that bike more than I did a Rev and Go bike. And I think that's what I'm getting at with the big scooter. It's the same kind of thing. It's brilliant for what it's capable of, you know. It's brilliant for the ease of riding. It's so easy. But you do lose out on the engagement. That's the thing that got me with the group ride. And I know I've talked a lot of shit now, and I'm just trying to I'm just trying to explain my thinking, because I think it's brilliant. I know it's odd. It's brilliant. I'm still full of a cold, by the way. I think it's brilliant, but yeah, I just think for a ride out with the lads, especially if you were doing like twisties, you know, twisties, and you're going up and down gears, and then you're going up and down hills, and all of the kind of involvement you get with a motorcycle of changing your gears and all of that stuff. I just think on a scooter, it makes it too easy. And I know it's a stupid thing for me to say, but when it's too easy and you're just wafting round the corners, and it's a lovely ride, you know, I would say most people would be more than happy with it. And I'm more than happy with it. But at the end of doing one of those rides, and you get off the bike and you feel all relaxed and you're going, ah, that was nice. Whereas your mates get off and go, oh, that was awesome. Oh, you see that? I was doing this and doing that. And it was like, and they've had an absolute, you know, whale of a time, loads of fun. You kind of get off the scooter just going, oh no, that was a lovely ride. I think that's the difference. It's like, it is just that. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely bike to ride. But you don't get off it going, whoa, that was so awesome. Like when you've been like, you know, taking a bike to the rev limiter and things, you just don't feel that. Thanks for watching this one. It is just a short catch up with how my maxSym press bike is doing. Laters.